It's week 1 of the NFL, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Ravens and the Jets, and it's coming up next.
On a warm late summer afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin here for the start, folks, of another NFL season. We are ready to... Brandon Gaudin alongside, as always, my partner Charles Davis. And CD, in the few moments here before kickoff, let's give these folks at home a look at these two offenses by the numbers. What stands out to you?
Brandon, I just continue to be amazed by the analytics of the game, and it's an area where I continue to concentrate and study because I'm still trying to figure out how coaches and coordinators can really crunch the numbers and find where exactly on the field a defense is vulnerable. It's the game within the game. And if you really dive into it, it can be endlessly fascinating.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. The play fake, now White steps away. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
On second and inches, White. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. The Jets on the move, couple of big plays back-to-back. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Ravens, and that means here comes Lamar Jackson, league's MVP and an All-Pro in 2019. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out here with the option left, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Now it's Jackson, rolling to his left. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on second and 14. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On second down, here's the option. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Jackson connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Jackson going to run. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Jackson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On third down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Gano's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now White. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Now White. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Darnay Holmes. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. White fighting to stay upright. Out to his left. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what they do, shorten the high.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
New York set to take the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 50 yards. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in.
2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's White. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over their 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Really held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. This is fielded at the 7. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. White looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, White. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw, White. And that's going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. Back to throw. White. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Throwing is Jackson. This to Jarwin. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
It's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over. New York ready to go again offensively. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get this down to the 10. On 1st down, it's White. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Jefferson from 10 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now here come the Ravens. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse?
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now we'll throw here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action Week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
On 1st and 10, White. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Here's the option going right. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's their quarterback, making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, you can get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Looking for his receiver, Sharp, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. White. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Another try after the 1st down sack. White. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he still brings it in. Off the tip here on the deep shot. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here, and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. White. And that is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Here's Tony on the quick slant. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the 2nd half. And And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Up come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. Play action. It's Jackson.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Off play action, here's White. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Give the sack to Blake Martinez.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. He'll decide to keep this once more.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. With his first career touchdown in his first career game. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens offense back out there. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And just a yard to go here on second down. Now Jackson going to take off with it.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
On the option right is Jackson.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And New York set to take the field.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw, White. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got this down to the 35.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
A play fake, now White. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Jets have got it on cruise control. Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
There you go. Go. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Shifts by at the 15.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 128 yards rushing for him now here in Week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
Right back to him on 1st down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and a yard, White. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Jackson. That's caught by Galladay. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Jackson. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's White. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Rolling to his right. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number in this runaway contest.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So out now come the Jets.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. On second and very short, White. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Jets add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Point after right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
And the Ravens taking the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's Jamie Gillen now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The New York set to take the field.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? The game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
White looks to throw.
Got an open man, finding Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now White with a 1st down throw.
They're going for Jefferson downfield.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout, and actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours, and they certainly weren't kidding.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is up. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And a fast footwork by White. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st. White. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. The city always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close.